So let's start to relax into our breath, relax into our physical body, relax into our thinking minds, soften, noticing the gentle inhalation and exhalation. Think about softening and relaxing the muscles on your face. Softening and relaxing where you are right now, who you are right now. Just noticing. So the first aspect of shifting or changing or self-awareness is just the simple fact of being aware. So if we can notice what we're noticing, then we have an opportunity to shift or change that. So just want you to fall into an awareness or a place of noticing. The breath comes in, the breath goes out. Whatever noises or distractions, whether they're external or inside of your own head, just softly, gently release them, let go of them without judgment. Don't get hung up here. Find the breath coming in, follow the breath out. Inhalation and exhalation of the body, the invigoration, followed by the softening or settling or relaxation. So you can feel the expansion and growth on the inhale, and you can feel the settling and release on the exhale. So we're just paying attention, noticing. The eyes are closed or the gaze is soft. So draw your attention to the breath. Feel the inhalation coming in through the nostrils, filling the chest cavity, moving the diaphragm, filling the belly. Pause at the top, breath in the body. Just notice for that moment and then slowly, gently release it. Contrary to popular belief, we're not in a hurry. There's nowhere that we need to be right now, or that we are supposed to be accomplishing, or that we are designed to have already done. We're just going to be here. Be present for yourself. Draw the awareness back to the breath when the mind begins to wander. Notice the thoughts. We have a never-ending train of thoughts, just, kind of floating by. Imagine they're like passing clouds or leaves in the wind, just kind of rolling their way from one location to the other. So some of those thoughts we never actually see. They're in our subconscious or in our unconscious mind. But the thoughts that rise to the surface, the ones that become more prevalent, we want to check in with them. Is this just a thought, or is this my truth? Is this just a thought, or is this my truth? Your heart will tell you the difference between passing thoughts and your truth. So when you recognize the thought and you have the moment for clarification, how does it feel? Does it feel like your truth? Or does it simply feel like just another thought, a roadblock, an obstacle, a detour? So we check in and we become discerning between just a random thought and our actual truth. Follow the breath in, fill the belly, fill the chest cavity, pause at the top of the inhale, and then softly, gently release. So if we cannot discern whether it's simply a thought or something that we are designed to attach to or a truth, then let it go. Then let it go. So we err on the side of letting it go, because if it's really important, it will come back. It will show up again and again and again. So we will not ever lose sight of the things that are most important, because they stay with us until we have the awareness to recognize that it's our truth, not just a thought. So when we attach to the thoughts that harness our truth or that move us in the direction of our most authentic self, we actually become that version of ourselves. So it all starts with softening the body and finding yourself in a place of awareness, noticing and recognizing the thoughts. Not holding on to a thought that is attached to a belief that someone once told you was true. We don't have to attach or continue to attach to old beliefs if they are no longer your truth. So once upon a time, when you were a child, you were taught in a certain way to believe a certain thing. And that was great because that allowed you that perspective. So as a child, your belief showed you that perspective. But if that belief no longer makes sense for you or is no longer your truth, then widen your perspective. Look for the belief that honors who you are on your path right now. That old belief isn't wrong. And there's nothing wrong with it. It just no longer serves you. So we don't have to change the beliefs of others. We just simply have to recognize or have the awareness of our own truth. And our own truth will allow us to select the thoughts which move us closer to our truth or our true authentic self. When we choose beliefs and release beliefs that no longer serve us, we're also moving in the direction. We're shifting perspectives. We're transforming or moving in the direction that brings us closer to ourself. The authentic self that lies within you, the one that knows your truth. The one that knows your purpose, the one that recognizes your passion and encourages your exploration of the things that feel good or feel right, that align with your truth. And I say your truth because there is no absolute truth. There is your truth. And then there is the truth of others. And everyone is entitled to their own truth or their own reality or their own version or their own story or their own purpose or their own passions and processes. So your truth comes to you when you become aware that not all of your thoughts are your truth. Not all of your thoughts are deserving of your attention. The thoughts that pass through your heart, the ones that make the most sense on your path or on your journey, or the ones that resonate with you. Instinctually, you know, hey, that's true for me. And hey, if it's true for me, then it's my truth. Nice deep inhale, fill the body with breath. Pause for a moment and then gently release. So we're going to ride the wave of our breath for a little bit and just imagine the most honorable, truthful, aligned thoughts are going to enter. Nice deep inhale, fill your body with breath. From the exhale, softly, gently release. Relax the jaw, soften the muscles on the face, release the shoulders down from the ears, relax the thighs, the hips, nice deep inhale. On the exhale, softly, gently release. Nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, softly, gently release. So you know your truths because they're not forced. When things flow, when you are open and allowing, that is when the truth shows up. Your truth can arrive in nervous energy. Your truth can arrive in calm, quiet space. Your truth can arrive in the most unexpected of times. But when your truth arrives, when you have those thoughts, it's a knowing. It's a connection. It's a plug-in. Feels right. Feels right now. We use our breath. We use our practice of awareness and observation, recognizing. We use our practice of shifting our thinking and releasing things that do not make sense right now. We use non-judgment. We allow the experiences to unfold, and in those unfolding experiences, we look for offerings, opportunities. Awareness is the beginning of the awakening of your truest potential. Being aware of your thinking mind and your thoughts and not attaching to every thought, being aware of your feeling body, of your emotions, of what is happening in relationship in your body to what is happening in your world. Your body knows. Tension builds when things are misaligned or uncomfortable. Stress builds when what you're feeling doesn't match what you're thinking or what you know your truth to be. So we look for context clues in our body about our awareness and our alignment in our physical body, in our emotional body, and we check our thoughts. Hey, is this my truth? Or is this something that needs to be put on pause and let it come back later? Awareness is the awakening of your truest potential. It's the noticing of who you are and where you are in alignment with your goals, with your ultimate purpose in life. Nice deep inhale, fill the body with breath. The chest cavity rises, the belly expands, the diaphragm moves. We are feeding and fueling the body. Just hold it there for a moment. And then softly and gently, with kindness and compassion, release. Release the breath, release the things that need to go. Don't worry, if they're important, they'll come back. If they are part of your truth, they will resurface. We don't have to take it all in all at once. We don't have to take it all in right now. We just have to pay attention to where we are and what it feels like. Follow the breath in. Follow the breath out. So I pose this question to your relaxed, most genuine, authentic version of yourself in this moment. Can you recognize what holds you back? Can you see, feel, or hear what it is that holds you back? What are you afraid of? What are you avoiding? What are you ignoring? And then embrace that. Welcome that into your heart. Because somewhere along the line, it's tied into a belief that no longer serves you. It becomes the obstacle between where you are now and the hopes and dreams and desires that you have for your life. When we embrace it and we recognize that it was a tool designed to help us, but we no longer need that tool. We no longer need that roadblock or that sandbag or that, that dam holding back the water. We can embrace it and honor it and thank it for its service, whatever that obstacle might be. And then we create space and freedom to move beyond it. See, if we don't embrace it, we're just going to run into it time and time and time again. Keeping the same belief system, attaching ourselves to thoughts that are counterproductive or not aligned with our truth brings us to the same result as it did the time before. So we embrace it, we thank it, we release it, and then we've created space for the next step. And that next step can be anywhere from, one toe dip in the water to diving in head first. It's not right or wrong. When you release what's in your way, when you have the awareness enough to recognize the pattern or the belief or the thought that has become your obstacle or your barrier, and you thank it for being there, for protecting you, or whatever it did for you for all of that time. And you release it with kind and caring love, like you release your exhales. Then you become empty and ready to fill, like the next inhale. There's something very invigorating and inspiring about your breath. Not only does it give you life and fuel and feed your body, but it also gives you the opportunity to release, relax, and let go. Let's get a little bit softer. So if the eyes aren't closed, consider just taking the eyelids and softening them and closing them to a place where you're removing some of the external visual distractions. And tap into the power of your breath. Notice what happens when you inhale. And notice what happens when you soften and exhale. Release something else. Create more space for opportunity. Release the thought. Release the physical tension from the body. Release the emotional baggage by thanking it for protecting you. Stay with it. Keep softening, keep allowing, keep inviting the breath in. Maybe deepening with every inhale and spending a little more time softening and relaxing on the exhale. Notice the pulsation of the body. Notice all of the things that are working to create this moment right here for you right now. This most fabulous moment. Just be aware of now. Just tune in to yourself. Find gratitude for the opportunity. Find gratitude for the thoughts and ideas that no longer serve you, that once were your guards or your lifelines. You know, we outgrow our childhood shoes and clothes, and you know, we continue to grow. We can outgrow the beliefs. We can broaden our minds and our perspectives. It takes some awareness to recognize, is this my truth, or is this the truth that someone else gave me? And it served you for however long it served you. But when it's really your truth, you align with it. There's no doubt. There's no inkling of discomfort. There's just a knowing that you are standing in your authentic self. Nice deep inhale. This is you. This is your body in your natural state. This is the calm, softened version where you can just observe without judgment. Awareness of what holds you back, awareness of the storylines, awareness of the physical tensions and maladies in your body, and just softening into those. Awareness of self. It all starts with awareness. Awareness is the way to awaken your truest potential. Aware of your thoughts, aware of your feelings, aware of your physical body and the actions that you take without judgment. One more nice deep inhale together. Slow and steady on the inhale. Take your time. Draw that breath in. Pause and allow the breath to move throughout the body, all the way out to the extremities, gathering whatever it is that needs to be released. And then softly and gently and slowly, let it go. Thank it on the way out. Imagine the beautiful space that you're creating for something new. Everything we do starts inside of us. I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. Thank you.